Hello everybody, hello and welcome along. Saturday, it's not Saturday afternoon, we've already had that one. This is Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock here in the UK, and I hope I find you all well. I don't see Jean on, I don't know if she's coming on, but of course we're all thinking about her and Homer and hoping that they're doing okay. And our lovely Roz, who is recuperating with the help of Jim. You're always in our thoughts. You really are. I'm not making that up. You are always in our thoughts. So anyway, having said that, let's think about what we're going to do today. Before that, I'll show you what I did with yesterday's. I finished them off after the live and I just decorated them up a bit. Just put some of those die cuts that I'd hand painted myself and some butterflies and a little saying thing. And this one that I threw in the bin, I dug out of the bin and I cut round it like Jen suggested. And I found in the kit this, which is, to look like an envelope back. And I quite liked it. And if I'd taken more time, if I was more cared about it, let's say, I could have resized that so it was a little bit larger, blah, blah. And I might actually do that for the backs of these because they're still very, very plain. So I might do that, but it involves a bit of work and quite frankly, I couldn't be bothered. I know that's awful, isn't it? But I just couldn't. I'd had enough yesterday. So I think they turned out really quite nicely. They were just a masterboard. There were bits of remnants that we just stuck on and played with, and these are the results. And I think they're all right. So I can't see what you can own it. Now I can. There we go. That's that one. They're all pretty much of a muchness. But I would feel happy about putting those in my journal now, which, at times yesterday I didn't think they would ever make the cut. Right, so let's see. Right, we're doing these two journals, both of which they're identical, or hopefully they will be identical, and they both have two signatures. I'm just working my way through signature number 1 at the moment, and it seems to be that everything that I put in it is taken forever, but I don't mind. I really don't mind because I'm enjoying it and I'm lavishing time on it, and that's fine. So this is the Blue Garden paper kit from Chapter 1 Papers. It's a gorgeous kit. It's right up my street. It's pretty. And I have supplemented it with another kit from Chapter 1 Papers called Rosy Posy, which has brought in some pinks, which is great because that means that I can use pink ribbons and stuff, because I've almost depleted my blue trim section. My blue trim section. Look at this though. Look what I've got now. Look at that lovely box. Look at my blue buttons. How neat is that? Look at the box. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look, blue tip, look. So yeah, and I've got another box, Petite Rose. They had sets of playing cards in them, but they were selling them off, so that's just got something and nothing in really, just cheap buttons. But I like the box, so I'll probably tuff the cheap buttons out into somewhere else and put another colour in there. This is me kind of getting a bit organised, slightly worrying. Anyway, how about a roll call?
Why not? We have Deborah.
Hello, Deborah.
Kyung.
Hi, Kyung.
Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Mike.
Hello, Mike. Your masterboards were masterful. Really lovely.
Flo.
Hello, Flo. Did you bring cake?
Janya.
Hi, Janya.
Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Zanet.
Hi, Zanet.
Carol.
Oh, hi, Carol. It's nice to see you with us again.
Violet.
Hello, lovely Violet.
Fancy Nancy.
Hello, Fancy.
Leslie.
Hiya, Leslie.
Roz.
Hello, Ross. Hello, Jim.
Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie.
If I missed your shout out.
Oh,
Donnie.
hello, Connie. Yes, Mike, your masterboards were really nice. I really liked them. They were so clean, if you know what I mean. And looked to me like they needed stitching on them, but they were your boards. Right, so let's look through these and see where we are and what we need to catch up on. So the first page has just got some trim down it. And this actually is a page from another chapter 1 kit called Strawberry Fields. I think it's called that, Strawberry something, that I had from quite a while ago. I made a project with that strawberry paper. I really like it. It's blue and pink. So now, as I say, I've introduced the Rosy Posy, which has got pink in it. I'm now free to use pages like these. Then that's just a book page. Then that's our CD flip with a little thing in there, blah blah, little pom-poms down here. Let's just check that we're up to date with the other book. I'm going to put them side by side. Can you see that? You can see enough. That's the book page. That's the CD flip. Right, that's the tummy tuck with the faux stitching around it. And this one's got faux stitching as well from those stamps that I got, the Studio Light stamps. I think they're kind of nice. I don't know, they appeal to me. Then just a grid book page. Then this page from the kit that's got a frill up the side. That's got a different frill, but it doesn't matter. That's my new fabric. Ooh, I've got something else to show you as well. That's from Shabby Patchwork. The problem is that I've downloaded and printed out a load of chapter 1 papers for other projects that I've done historically, and they've all gone in a file, a section in the filing box that says chapter 1, and I can't remember which is which. So they are all chapter 1 papers, and later on I do introduce some Alonas, but they're all chapter 1 papers. But if you want to do this, I'm afraid you're going to have to sort of have a little comb through and see what's what and what I've got what from where. But you won't regret it because they're nice. This book, I think, came from Lynn Whitman, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Mike says he looked up Liberty and he loves the fabrics.
Oh, Mike, aren't they divine? They really are. I don't know how much they charge for postage to the States. But if you really want some, you know, I'm always happy to buy it in this country and send it on to you if that's going to work out cheaper. I've done that before for other people, which is how I ended up with these. Somebody wanted something from a particular shop, and I think her bill came to about £5, if that, and mine came to 25. How'd that happen? Oh dear, it's just the way of the world, isn't it? Anyway, these are beautiful page inserts, really nice. Then we've got this, which is the whole page pocket with the little journaling cards in the side and the die cuts. So we're all right up till now. That's just got a blue frill on it. Blue frill on it, empty page. Music, and then we have this empty page here. And it's that empty page that I'm going to attempt to work on today. And I say attempt because I haven't done this before. I saw... You all right?
Yeah, just had a look on Liberty.
Yeah.
And if you spend $70, it's free express delivery.
Express delivery.
4 to 5 days if you order by 4 p.m.
And all you have to do is spend $70.
$70.
Which is not difficult at Liberty.
Yep.
Not at all. But, you know, if you don't want to spend $70 and you think it works out cheaper if I bought it and sent it on, I'm very happy to do that for Mike, for anybody at all. It's not a problem to me. Before I kick off, let me just show you this, talking of fabric. This came off eBay, so not the grand dizzy heights of Liberty, I'm afraid. But it is made by a company called Dormer, I think. Yeah, Dormer, who make very nice bedding and curtains and that sort of thing. And this is a 1980s, I believe, curtain. It's a single curtain, so I think it's been something like a door curtain or something. But it's pristine. It's gorgeous. I don't know whether they changed their minds about putting it up or whatever, but it is absolutely immaculate. And as you can see, it's blue and yellow, which suits me very well. And it's got loads of these panels on that I feel I could make use of. And I feel before I finish this journal, I will make use of. I mean, they're really, really nice. The lady's obviously just laundered it because it smells gorgeous. It smells of honeysuckle and rose. It's obviously the fabric conditioner she had. But, yeah, so as I say, there's loads of these panels, thank you, that I can cut up and use. It would also make the most gorgeous journal cover. But that's not going to happen with this one, because with this one I'm going to make another felt one. And I'm also making another wildflower felt one. I've ordered the wool for it, the felting wool. It's arrived. So all I need new.
What you knew?
What you knew, I didn't know much. All I need to do now is get my bum in gear and get it made. Right, so this thing that I've seen on YouTube, it was a lady, I'm sure you will have come across her, called Hanne Trompe. I think she's German, maybe? Dutch, German, I think. And I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, except she refers to herself as Hanne. So that's obviously how she pronounces her first name. Her last name I'm not so sure about, but I saw this and I thought, ooh, that is a really neat idea if it works. And it's this, which doesn't look altogether fancy, does it? It looks, I don't know, it reminds me of those boats that you used to make, or hats or something, when you were a kid. Anyway, enough already. And I want it to go on this corner. So I made this little mock-up thing to see if I thought it would work. And it just sort of goes on the corner. And for some bizarre reason, it stays there. You can, I've been messing around with that, but you can actually turn it upside down. It stays there. I don't know how that works, but if it doesn't, we can always use a safety pin. But I thought I would make it bigger. I made this piece out of 4-inch thing. So I'm going to try 6 inches. And that should cover up a good lot of the page, I think. We'll have to decorate it, obviously. And then you'll be able to get like a journaling card up in there. Right, I made this a lot of hours ago now, and I'm hoping I can still remember what I did. Okay, you need a bit of paper for sure, that's the first thing. And sent everything flying now. Everything that I need for later has just gone on the floor. Right, so I could use this side, which is very nice, very pretty. Could use that side, which is Lorna's lace paper. Such a useful thing to have this, to back anything, you know, because you can still write on it, obviously. I really like it. Or I've got this. That's me thinking.
Wasn't it freezing?
No, it wasn't freeze. I'll try it with this. I'm going to use the blue side, I think. And I'm just going to chop it off. I'm going to chop that end bit off that's sort of brown, because that is one thing that I do not like about these papers. If I want to ink things, I will ink them myself. And I certainly wouldn't ink them in that grey colour. Anyway, that's enough of a moan about that. Right, so I'm going to cut this off at, well, I said 6 inches, didn't I? So let's be brave, let's do it. Shall I do 5.5? 6 seems quite a lot. I mean, it might even be too much. Yes, too much. I mean, there's 5.5. So yeah, that wouldn't work. So let's do it at 5. Let's see what happens. I haven't done them often enough to know what difference that's going to make yet, so time will tell. So
It's got the diagonal line to give you a clue where it's going to go.
ah yeah, that's good spotting, that, Mr. F. Yeah, so let's do that, eh? Right, so I've got this piece that's 5 inches wide after all that. And what you need to do is just find the middle of it. So I'm just going to fold that over to the centre and just press that down just to give me a centre mark. And I'm just going to mark it with my pencil because I can't really see that. Right, and then all you do is make a, bring your points in. And I'm not going to press them down until I see if I've got it exactly right. I think that's okay there. So let's press those down. Get the bone folder out. Right, so yeah, then you stick these down. Blind leading the blind, isn't it? I'm doing my best. I think if the work will be really kind of cute. So let's stick those down, and then that's not perfect, but heedy-hody. Right, then what you want to do is get your ruler again, and I haven't got a little bone folder, it doesn't matter, and just put that just beyond where they are. I mean, like just marginally just. Oh, thank you. And just draw a line with your bone folder just to help you bend it over. Lovely. And then bend it over on that line that you've just scored. Right. Ah yeah, I remember, you don't have to glue that. You glue it now. Oh well. Nobody's crafting along with me, I'm sure of that.
Not even you.
Not even me. Yeah, then you stick that down. That's right. Now I remember. We're going to end up with a little one again. How's that happen then? Ah yeah, because this hypotenuse can only ever be the width of this paper, isn't it? Yes. I'll agree with myself anyway. So maybe we can make a bigger one, because this is going to end up... Right, cut down here, but don't cut your, the bit you've folded over. And then, well, I'll do it with my thing, rotary cutter. Just a sliver, absolute sliver off the end. Just so we can get into it. Yeah, just, nothing. And that should be that. Can I get into it? Can I, heck? Do you think I shouldn't have... I should.
You glued it down, didn't you?
Yeah, I've glued it down.
You're going to get in once you've glued it down.
Scrub all up. Scrub anything that you might have seen on this channel today up till now. Right.
Leslie made a comment about you making them.
Leslie. Fiona, if you fold a square piece into a large triangle and glue one side, the triangle off the strip that is left fits over the corner and makes a corner belly band that stays on the page too. Yeah, she was doing that as well, actually, Leslie. She was doing... Right, which bit have I gone wrong on? Let's do another one and work out where I've gone wrong. Need to mark that because I can't see it. Right, so fold that in. fold this in. Oops, a bit off. Right. So do I glue those down? I've got to glue something down somewhere. I can't even work this out. How have you done that?
I've just unglued it.
You unglued it. Right, let's have a look and see what happens here. Okay, can't do this. So if you fold that over like that, you've got to glue that down, haven't you?
Yeah, but you glued the first bit down, didn't you?
So you don't glue this bit, but you glue that bit. You've got to glue something down. And then that's not going to be glued to anything. Yeah, let's give that a try. I think that might be it.
Yeah, no, don't.
No, Mr. F says no.
If you glue them 2 flaps that you've got, then fold it over.
But I've got to glue this to there.
That's it, right? Don't glue the 2 flaps. Glue the glue the outsides and fold it over.
So glue these now down to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So is anybody following this at all? We've got another one to make. Let's hope this one works, eh?
Yeah. You just glued the wrong bit from the off.
Yeah. So I'm gluing these 2 down to here, and I haven't even marked where I'm folding it to. I'm getting just so slapdash now.
And then you cut it off, and then you cut the sliver.
Yeah.
And the flaps formed by the 2 bits that you folded over in the first place.
It's too technical. Right, so now I'm cutting along here again. Just pretend this is the first time. Just pretend. Don't cut into your triangles because that'll make it not work. Right, so far so good I think with this one. I feel good about this one. Then the sliver. Then cross your fingers. Yay! That's it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Yeah, it looks the same as that. Yeah. I see what you're saying, Leslie, that you can cut that corner off as well, and you've got like a tummy tuck for your corner, which is a nice idea actually. I quite like that idea. Let's try it in the book and see what gives.
Jenny wants to know what's the name of the lady you got this little corner thingy from.
Hanne, Hanne, and her surname is Trompe. I think she's been around a long time. I've been watching her for years. So that fits on there. That doesn't fit exactly on there. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Don't worry. That fits on there perfectly. Now let's do the upside down trick. We've got it. By golly, we've got it. Right, so that's one done. And I need one for the other journal as well. And I've used up the entire sheet, so that's not going to happen. So how wide was that one?
It says sewing around the 2 sides would be cute.
Yeah, it would. I think that's about 6.5 actually. Okay.
And Mike says junk journaling is harder than it looks.
Oh, it's the maths, Mike. It's the maths. How many times do you need to divide really weird numbers, you know, by 3 or something? It's ridiculous. It's quite ridiculous. Right, I've just got a tiny little white border on there. I'm just going to... No, I haven't got rid of at all. I have to come in a little bit more. I want to get rid of that grey anyway, so that's okay. I'll do that at the same time. Right, there we go. Right, so this time it's really going to work from the outset. maybe. So I'm going to fold it in half. Jania wants to know who this woman is so she can watch how you really do it. Right, so that's my centre. Right, so I'm going to teach this as if I actually knew what I was doing, okay? So you bring that into the half line. You bring this one in to meet it, and they should meet on the bottom, if you've done it right.
She's going to leave your video running, pretending she's there.
Yeah, I know.
Gone off and looked on her phone and watched this other person do it.
Yeah, see what the right way is. Yeah, she was quick to tell us that Tim was on yesterday, wasn't she?
Yeah.
What do you think that means? She was watching Tim. Right.
Like when your mother used to ring and you put the phone down, go and make your tea and come back and she's still talking.
Yeah, but that's not a lie. Oh my goodness. My mum, she took so long over everything. We latterly, you know, when they couldn't get out, when they didn't have a car anymore, we took her shopping to, you know, big supermarket, and we left her there because we lived just around the corner. So we said, you know, we'll leave you here so you don't feel rushed or pressurised. Take your time. We'll be back to pick you up. So we went home. We had a coffee. We just lolled about for a little while. Then I thought, you know, I better go and get her. She must be finished by now. And when I got there, I don't know about supermarkets in the US, but in this country, the veg is always the first thing that you come to, the fresh produce. And she was still there looking at potatoes.
Exactly where we'd left her.
Which was exactly where we'd left her. However, you know, I wish I had that problem now. Is all I can say. Thought I nearly glued the wrong thing again.
Jen says she wasn't watching Tim. She
Yeah.
saw the notification when you were on. She wouldn't cheat on you, Miss P.
Really? Right, there we go. So fold those in, fold this over. Please let this work. I feel such a Charlie if it doesn't. But it wouldn't be the first time I've been a Charlie, would it, eh? Right, let's cut. Oh, hold on there, material. You're for later. I just thought this looked like quite a nice idea. Something a bit different, isn't it?
Quite like the diagonal belly band.
Yeah, shall I do that? Shall I cut it off?
No.
So let's see if this works. Oh no, I haven't cut my sliver yet. Oh, my heart nearly stopped there, guys. My heart almost stopped. I thought I'd done something rubbish again.
You'd be used to it by now.
I think people are used to it. And I think they're very kind and forgiving of my stupidity. Yeah, look, there we are. Page corner. Fabulous.
Or a little sailor hat.
Or a little sailor hat, yes. So let's, flushed with success, let's get our journals back in. Mr. F, could you put that box of stuff somewhere? Because it's been knocked off more times than I care to actually admit to. So let's try this one on this corner.
Jenny said that's one of the phrases you should have picked up. Looking at Charlie.
Looking at Charlie. Yeah, isn't it amazing that that's the one she's picked up? Because that must be the one I say the most. I look her right, Charlie. So that's it. It fits nicely onto there.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. And we've got that on the back as well. Come on, guys. That was worth a bit of effort, wasn't it? I think so. It needs decorating.
Bob.
Probably needs, I don't know, some lace or something down it. Lace, I think. What lace do I have to hand? I've got some cream, which I quite like. I've used a lot of blue lace and trim in this, obviously. I think the cream might be quite nice. I'm feeling I want to do what Leslie said now. What do you think, Mr. F?
Yeah. does open up possibilities.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what Leslie said because I quite like it. So take that off, and I'll get my ruler parallel to the edge. There. Now I could cut it there, which is 1.5 inches. That would leave me a tiny little pocket. Could put that on the bottom, or I could cut it. I can't see on that side. I could cut it there, which is 2 inches, which is only, yeah, that might be all right. I think I'll do it at 2 inches. And if it all falls to pieces, Leslie, I'm coming to get you. So yeah, that's what Leslie was saying, to make it into a sort of corner tummy tuck. I quite like that. It's nice. Yeah. It's different, isn't it? I think it's nicer than just sticking that whole thing on the corner. So I'm just going to pop some lace around it, I think. I've cut it. Erin's going to be on my case. I've cut it. I need to ink it. So I hope everybody is doing okay, staying well and staying out of trouble. That's all I ever aim to do. Stay out of trouble.
Bernice has had a second jab.
Oh, well done, Bernice. I hope that you don't feel too badly.
No after effects.
Oh, brilliant. Not that I wish to dwell on the subject, but we seem to have this, what they call a delta dawn. No, it's a delta variant is the word I'm looking for, variant.
Delta plus.
And delta plus, yeah, which doesn't sound good. Time will tell. I don't want to dwell on it. It's a horrible subject. So shall I do it with the lace coming out or the lace going in?
Erin says, yes ma'am, that's the rule you taught me.
It is, Erin. You're
Good
so
evening.
right. You are on the ball, girl. Right, let's just...
I have the same rule with cake. You cut it, you eat it.
Yeah, except we haven't got any. Been depending on Flo bringing us cake, but that hasn't arrived, has it?
No.
Neither has Flo. Yeah, I think going out. I think I like it coming out best. So I'm just going to put a bit of the old Fabri-Tac on there. Ooh, that's rather a lot.
Stephanie wonders if one at the top and one at the bottom on the same page would work, but I see no reason why not.
Yeah, I don't see why not either. This is quite fine, delicate little lace. I quite like it.
I can see no reason if you made them big enough you couldn't have two on the same corner.
Yeah, that's also true. Like stripy. So that's that there. Looking nice. I'm just going to cut that off, not right up to it, because it kind of disturbs the glue if you do it right up to it. So I'll leave that to dry. And then, do I want that bit going that way? Or can I have that bit coming this way?
Terry's decided to turn up.
Oh, Terry. Get on the naughty step, girl. You're lucky Flo's here today. There might be something to eat. Although Flo hasn't said, I don't think. That is just too much glue. Too much. I'm only going to do one of these, because I think making you sit through two would be just torture. There we are.
She brought blueberry crumble.
Oh, did she? Wow. That's worth getting yourself on the naughty step for. Anybody?
Well, maybe if it was rhubarb.
Getting picky, are you? so that you won't see this, you won't see the two sides together, so I don't have to match it up exactly or anything. Yeah, we had rhubarb crumble, was it last week? You don't have to match it up, says she, matching it up. I can't help myself. I cannot help myself. Glue on there, which I can do without. And on the bottom, it probably doesn't need a lot of decoration, this, but it probably needs a little bit. And the other one probably needs more because it's a bit plainer. And so let's just pop that onto there. And I think we've got there. It's just a little bit of something else that you could add to a page in your journal, just to take the plainness off it. I'll try and cut these ons now. I think I might be going through the paper there. That's it. Actually, they turned out, despite the inauspicious start, which was slightly inauspicious, I think it's turned out quite nice. Thanks, Leslie, for your suggestion. So let's see what it looks like. It looks a bit like a lampshade at the moment. Alright, the other side better. I'm going to have that side facing front. There we go. Isn't that nice? The lace needs trimming up, but I'll leave it till it's perfectly dry before I do that. So there you go. Then you can stick journaling cards and things. Where did I put those journaling cards I finished yesterday? I have no idea.
If you wanted a secret page, you could put it over two.
Yeah, you could. I don't know where I put the other there, under the boxes I was showing off. Yeah, so I guess the idea is you can, hanging on to this, you can put something up in there, like that. And that would look very nice. And hopefully it would stay there. Yes, it does.
Keller says hi.
Hi, Keller. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, that's that. Okay, right, we've done that. Marvellous, let's move on. So this page, which I haven't got in this journal because I've folded it the other way. This on the inside of here is green check, and this one I've folded to be green check on the outside, which I don't want. I want them the same. I'm being swamped by journals. Help me. So I'm just going to fold it exactly along those lines, but the other way. I did have a clean up before I started doing this.
Kathy Dempsey says hello.
Hi Kathy, thanks for joining. And does that go that way? Have I folded it the same way again? No, that needs to come in like that. Is that right? I think so. Is that what that looks like? No. Okay, this is a puzzler. It must be this one. It's a bit like turn me around twice today, isn't it? And I'm lost. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. And that bit goes in the back for decorating at a later date. Right, so this bit then wants to look like this bit. So all I did was got a bit of paper, put that there, and I'm just going to stencil on the background using the same stencil that I used yesterday because I'm quite in love with it at the moment. I'm using it before it disintegrates. So really I just want it round the outside, sort of. I want to leave a gap in the middle if I possibly can. It doesn't matter if I fail in my mission, which I think today is a possibility. So I am very tired today, so sorry for any mistakes that are occurring. Right, so I'll load my brush up. I don't want it too dark again. I'm just going to do that one down in there. There's some that aren't great. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Because the middles sort of fall out of them when you cut them. So there's some that you have to just not use. Those are the ones I was using yesterday, which we know work really, really well. So I'll go back to them. I do like a bit of stenciling on the, you know, as a sort of backdrop. That's nice, but I need something, yeah, that flower, for example. It's a bit stalky down there. Okay, something up this side, so I'll use these two here. Get back. Now my ink pad's at it. That's all right. You know, it's encroaching a little bit on the centre, but I'm all right with that. So if nothing else, it's worth buying those dies just to get the stencil. Yeah, that's fine. Just need something quite bold there. So I'll use this one. Yeah, there we are. That's fine. That is grand. So what I did was I took some Tim Holtz dies, Tim Holtz Sizzix Wildflower dies. Actually, I'll tell you something now, something strange. The other day on Instagram, I posted one of the pages out of the journal using the Tim Holtz Sizzix dies, and Sizzix approached me. In a dark alley, Sizzix sidled up. No, they approached me and asked me if I would allow them to use my photograph on their advertising stuff. Why not? So yeah, that was quite exciting. I think it's because I paint them. They like to give people the idea that you can do things with them. So this is, I've painted in pink, because now I can use pink. And this is the daisy. It's a different daisy to the one we often use. It's in a different set, a more recent set.
Violet says the tattered lace superfine flowers arrived and she loves them.
Oh, brilliant.
And Keong says she saw that Sizzix had commented on your photo.
Ah, yeah. Couldn't believe it, Keong.
And somebody asked, which set are those?
These are one of the more recent ones. Actually, if you go and look, I think they're in the right bag.
Ooh.
Which is unusual for us. Usually all the wildflowers just get dumped into one bag. I think they might be in a proper plastic.
This one. Is it them?
It's those, yes.
It is.
Can you read out the number, please?
And the number is... Can you see that? It is 665221.
Yeah, I think they're the latest of the wildflower.
It's called Wildflower Stems number 3.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's made a bit of money out of those wildflower dies. They're very popular. I mean, why wouldn't they be? They're great. You can cut them out of patterned paper. You know, if you've got some, like, let's just say pink flowery paper, you could cut them out of that and they'd look great. You don't have to paint them at all. You'll get a nice dye out of patterned paper.
I think wildflowers are nicer than cultivated flowers.
Yeah, they are. At the moment, our hedgerows are absolutely booming with wildflowers, and they are so pretty. We saw a lot of them, didn't we, the other night, Mr. F, when we were off on our jaunt?
Yeah.
Our never-ending jaunt.
There's quite a few sort of wildflower meadows around here.
Yeah.
They're protected.
Yeah. And actually, they're just creating a new one. Just at the back of us is already a bird reserve. But to the sort of side of us, they're creating a wetland for, obviously things are like wetland.
Curlews.
Yeah, curlews and lapwings, I think, and oyster catchers. So that's good. So we'll also get the associated flora that goes with that, which is nice. I had intended this year to really make the most of the wildflowers and to get my pastels out and to do my own folio of wildflowers. Has that happened? No, it hasn't. I've just done that on the wrong page. I should have done it on there.
Next thing you know, Timmy himself will be contacting you.
Oh my goodness, that would be weird. Right, I've done that on the wrong page. I should have done it on this page. So I'm going to have to think of something else to put on that page, but you know, that's all right, because this is this one, look, you see, so it's on that page, and then I just stenciled some bits on there. So now I've got yeah, it's going to fold over like that. So this is this, but you're not going to see it. Oh well, it'll be nice when you turn the page.
Violet says those dies are really good over the Edith text.
Oh, I bet they are.
You use the dies to cut out the text.
Yeah, I do love cutting dies out with Edith text. It's one of my favourites. You know, when you've, say, fussy cut an image from the other side and you're left with text that you can't really do much with, you can't make a pocket with or whatever. Die cut from it. I often make little tags with it. I've got a die for a little tag, and I do that quite often. I like it. Right, so I've made a boo-boo there, but never mind. It doesn't matter. We'll
Mike
get on
says
with
that's right, Jen. We're watching a celebratory.
He's probably talking at the same time. Right, what I'm going to do now, because I've got all this fabric that I absolutely love and I want to include in the journal, is I'm going to make a little fabric tag thing. Now, I did see a lady do this on YouTube, sort of, in the dim and distant past. I've searched and searched and I can't find her. So I'm really sorry about that, whoever you are. But it was kind of this sort of thing. As you know, my memory isn't great, so it might have been completely different, but it's like this. So I've used fabrics that I think will go, and I am using already as ruffles, to make a little sort of little tag thing, really. The first time I made it was this, and I mean, I really quite like it, but it's a very little use because I glued that down and I glued that on the back. So there's, I mean, I know and you know nobody's going to write on this, but you have to keep up the pretense that you're putting journaling in your journal. So the second one I came up with was this, and it's got nothing stuck to the card on the back, so you could journal on there and journal on there, so that fits the brief a bit better. And I just put some plain blue, some of that beautiful Liberty, some pink gingham stuff. It's not proper gingham, but it's gingham print, and just that because I had it. And I put a little pink flower on a bulb pin. See if I can show you that. There you go. And there's the ruffle that I just glued on, actually. So all in all, I think it's quite a pretty little thing to add to your journal. And I thought I could add it to this little pocket here. And I've just put stuck a piece of fabric down, and then fold that back, slide your card into there, and then you have... You all right?
I thought you were behind that fabric. Is that fabric stuck down, is it?
This is stuck down, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So there we have it. It's a nice little addition, I think, to the journal. And then this page, this is probably now going to be my front page because I've mucked up again. It's just a bit of a doily and stuff. We might probably get round to that.
People seem to think they're called fabric flips.
Oh, are they? Are they a thing?
Yeah, and Guillaume says that Gail asks
Augustinelli, yeah.
Makes some.
Oh, it wasn't Gail that I saw doing them, but never mind, it doesn't matter. You all seem to be... could you do me a favour, Mr. F? My card has gone flying. I think that's the card that I want.
What card?
It's cream card. Did I give you some cream? Yeah, in that box. In the blue box that I gave you to put somewhere.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think that gets in the way, but now you need it.
Yeah, I don't want a tag-shaped one. Are they all tag-shaped? No, that's not. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome, my sweet.
Right, now I made that to fit in that specific pocket, but now, because I've made a boo-boo, it's going to want to fit in this pocket. So I want it to be about that wide. So let's just chop that off. Sorry if I'm boring you guys, if you all know about all this. I didn't. I must be honest with you, I didn't.
Be like Jan, you go and watch Tim.
Yeah, see you later. Bye. Right, so what I did was I used the deep blue fabric on the back, but I'm not going to do that again because I'm bored of that already. I'm going to use some of my nice new Liberty stuff. I've got over it breaking my heart cutting it now. I'm all right with it now.
Tika says she's so happy to have found you live.
Oh, Tika.
And Mike and Jenya says you never bore them. And Kyung says she's seen fabric flips, but none done like little tags.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Kyung. I'm just trying to find the end I've already been nibbling at. That's what all that was about.
And Jenya says, no, I'm still here, in capitals.
Oh, Jenya. Can I tear it off down there?
Denise and Roz aren't bored.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm very pleased.
So that's 4 of them we've still
That's
got.
4 we've still got, yeah. Right, so this is a selvage, but I'm not worried. It's quite fluffy and it looks all right. So I'm just going to rip this down there for a little way. See where I need to stop. About there. Rip it back in. Oh, it's so pretty, this fabric. I just love it. It's a shame it hasn't got any pink in it, isn't it? If only Liberty sold fabric that had pink in it. I rather suspect they do. Right, so it's maybe a little bit ratty around here. Just take off some of the big threads. I don't mind leaving some. Okay, that's a little bit too big. It's too big for its own boots. Yeah?
Tika says her real name's Deborah.
Oh.
These are my dog's names. Tika, Luke and Nico.
Okay. We'll call you Deborah. That's I don't know if that's going to tear actually. I'll just leave that. Kind of like the wayward look of it.
She must have 3 dogs. Tika, Luca and Nico.
Ah, nice names. Nice names for children, actually. But then again, they are your children, so... Right, okay, so that's bit 1. So the second bit is going to be... This is up. In my head, this is up, so that was upside down. Right, that's that. So the second bit's going to be a bit of pink, I think. I quite like this sort of tie-dye looking stuff. I haven't got much of that left. This actually came from... Probably needs an iron, that, doesn't it, really? No, that's not going to happen.
It can happen.
It can, but it's not. Right, so I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. I want it a little bit more than that. And then I shall tear it back in on itself. I think these would be lovely with grunge, you know, if you included a bit of lace and stuff with it, which actually I might do. That was a good idea I had there. That there. And you just build it up with whatever fabrics you've got that goes with whatever journal you're making. I'm quite short of blue fabric, I have to say, so I'm going to use a piece of this, which must have a raggy end somewhere. Yeah, here. So let's just tear it down there. Yeah, to about there. And then back up on itself. Okay, get rid of the raggedy annies on that. I just need to cut across the top there because it's anything but straight. And I guess you could go on and on and on. You could just add as much. That's a bit, that needs fluffing up a bit, that edge. You could add as much as you want, really, couldn't you? I like it when they're overlapped like that. And then, I should have used some of this. Do you see over on there, there's some blue lace? It's light blue, and it's like broderie anglaise, because that's what it is. Yeah, it might be, it's under there somewhere. No, it's on a card. No, maybe I've imagined it.
It wasn't here on a card.
No, might have to go walk about with it.
Nothing there on a card at all.
Okay. So I'll cut that off there. Put that there. I'm just going walk about to find this lace. Ah, yeah, Mr. F's found it. Right, I think that would look quite nice in it somewhere. So, where? About there, I think. No, do the next one down. And I don't really want that. You get that, it ends like that because they've done another row of the embroidery there, so that when it gets cut out you've got this scallop that matches that on the bottom, but I don't want that.
Jenny says she's got some white cotton fabric from Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
If she wanted to dye it, how would she go about it?
Well, what is it for a start? Is it cotton or man-made? The dyeing fabric is not as straightforward as you might think, and we just dyed some, and we found the best way was to buy some Dylon dye and shove it in the washing machine. It came out great, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it does only dye cotton. It doesn't dye polycotton. Well, that's really nice. Now I need to work out where that's going to go.
There's a lot of tie-dye type inks around at the minute. You could tie-dye it, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm making a meal out of this, for heaven's sake. Just get it stuck down somewhere. I want that over a bit because I want to see that lace. Right, okay. I think I like it. I think it's okay.
Jenny says the label says cotton.
Oh, well, yeah. Do you have Dylon dye in the US? Because we found that to be the best.
To dye it like tea dye or...
Oh, like...
Yeah. Not dye it, just all of it.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Well, cut it into pieces, put it in a pan on the stove and boil it with whatever it is you want to, you want to colour, really. What would you say, Mr. F?
Yeah, I mean, you can use anything really, because it's going in a journal, it's not going in the washing machine, is it?
No.
So you could use brush.
No, that's the thing, people get hung up on whether things are permanent. What is going to happen to your journal? If somebody drops it in the bath, that's their lookout, I would say. So if things aren't permanent, don't worry about it. But you could drop it in a bath full of cold tea and leave it there for a bit. That would work, or cold coffee, or hot coffee, whatever. I think that would work fine. Right, what I'm going to do now is get Nancy's tiny attacher. Well, it's not Nancy's. She sent it to me and I'm really grateful. It's a lovely little thing, and I'm just going to attach my fabrics. Excuse me. I knew that was coming. Could feel it.
Oh, you got a drink.
Got one. Marvellous. Right. So now it's just down to the fabric ruffle, which I'm sure I have somewhere. Yes, here. I've got this one that I made with the lovely Liberty fabric, which will go nicely on there. My sewing machine was really playing up, but it's going to get stuck down, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just put some Fabri-Tac on there. Just going to put it along where the staples are. That's quite a lot of Fabri-Tac on there, but it is going into fabric, so I think it'll be all right. And just pop that across the top. And there we have a nice little fabric tag, whatever they're called. I'm sure Gail's got a nice name for them. I do like Gail, she does some good stuff. Actually, I haven't watched her for ages, like 6 months or something. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Have a Gail night. That's not level down there, but actually I quite like it not being level. For all that glue that I put on, come on, stick. So there we have a little, look at that, a little fabric swatch thingy. Nice, isn't it? Right, so that's going to go into that one. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it'll fit. It'll definitely fit in there. Yeah, lovely. Is it too long? Ooh, it is a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Let's chop a bit off. Gonna have to chop that, I think. Right, there we go. Yeah, like it. Great. So now I just need a bit of fabric to put there. I haven't even inked this or sewn it or anything yet. I'm ill prepared. I've got nice pattern stuff. Well, I've got this one. I asked Mr. F to bring the pink fabrics down. He brought me this piece. What do you reckon? It's cute, isn't it? It's not right for what I'm doing at all. It's not right for any project I'm ever likely to do, but somehow I seem to have a remnant of it. Yeah, I could use that. That would be quite nice, I think. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to use. I think this isn't cotton, which is why it's been overlooked time and time again. No, let's tear it there first. And then I want it that width, which is about there. Lovely. Okay. We're making some mess today. Says she like she didn't every day. So that's going to go on there, and I just need to chop that about there and tear it. And that should be okay, I think. Got some long stringy bits, but that's fine. Everything's fine now. Right, so that can go onto there, and it's just a pretty pocket really to match the fabric, that's all. So I'll put some Fabri-Tac on here, but I don't want masses. Oh, I'm using Collal, that's no good. Wrong again.
Would probably stick like.
It probably would. The Fabri-Tac's like a demon's got into it today. There's like loads coming out. Give that a try. It's very, very thin, this fabric, and I know if I put too much on, the Fabri-Tac's just going to really show through, and I don't particularly want that. Oh. Possibly needs shunting this way a little. Away from the fold. There we are. Lovely. It's nice. And our little thingy will fit in there when that becomes a pocket when I sew it. So that's what that will look like. Then you lift the fabric up. Oh, fabric. How nice. How very nice. Right, what else was I going to do? Was that it? Was that all I was going to do? I can't remember. I'm sure I had something else to show you. But maybe I didn't. So that's going to fold over. That's going to go there. That's that page. That's our corner thingy. Right, that's all fine and dandy. Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to do that. The front. Yeah, this bit. I want to put a charm, that's right, I put a charm on that fabric thing. So yeah, that bit there is now going to have to go on a different bit in this one. You'd think you wouldn't get confused, wouldn't you? Oh, right, okay. So that is the front. So when we come to the other side, that's when I'm going to have to do that thing. So I've got all my stuff out to do it now, so I might as well do it. It's getting warm, guys. I must be talking a lot. Off comes the cardie. Right, so what I used was... Please be here. I used, yeah, here we go. I used an ordinary white doily, except I wanted it blue. So I just went over and over and over it with my blue brush and until it was coloured blue. So nothing revolutionary there. Then I took a remnant of our... Actually, let's get that cut to the right size. Yeah, Mr. F's shedding his... well, it's not a cardigan, but it's sort of like a cardigan. I don't know what you call it for men. Cardi for men.
My house coat.
Yeah, yeah, your smoker's jacket, except you don't smoke. That would be all right. I just need to trim it, I think. I need to trim it down there. From there to there. Oops. And from there to there. Just so it misses the crease, you know, hingy bit. You used to could get coloured doilies. I'm not sure that you still can't actually, but right, that's going there. And then this is going over there. So it sort of hides those bits a little bit. That'll be fine. Right, let's glue this. I tried glue stick the last time and I got in a right mess with it. So I'm going to try this tacky glue. It's wet. It's a wet glue, and I hope it doesn't cause the doily to go...
Wonky.
Yeah, wonky. I'll just...
Curdled.
Curdled, yeah. I'll just put on a minimum amount. It was horrible here this morning. It was all grey and cold and nasty, but it's nice now. Right, I'm just going to wipe off some of that. Sort of wipe it in and wipe it off, because it's only a doily when all's said and done. About there, so it's just level with the top of that pocket, like that. That's fine. Just gently trying to wipe off that glue without tearing my doily. There we are. Marvellous. So I'm just going to cut this down to the size that I want, which is to there. Put the lid back on my glue would be an idea. Just want to trim off that white line there. It has no place in our journal. And trim it to that line there that I marked. I'm going to ink it, Erin. I'm going to ink it. Just trying it for size. Yeah, I think that's all right. So it'll look much better once it's inked.
Denise says she thinks the lined paper is very neat. She really likes these ideas.
Oh, thank you.
And says there's always great ideas from Miss P.
Who said that? Denise? Bernice is so kind. She comments on every video, you know, that I put out. I really appreciate it, Bernice.
Jenny says, you mean business sweater came off.
Yeah, that is the truth. Right, so there we are. It looks much better once it's inked around that. It really makes a difference. Lovely. So get that stuck on. It's all these little things that take ages to do. And, you know, just make a journal take forever. But I don't like not doing them. I would feel incomplete. I've got glue everywhere. So I want that just up from the bottom a little bit. Just in there. That's lovely.
Anyway, it's straight.
Is it? No. Is that straight now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's all right there, I think. Let's stick that down. So, this will be a good help when we get to the back of the book and we've got this page done already. What I need now is a blue label. Where might they be? Who knows? Who knows where they are? Not in there anyway.
Not a blue label.
There might be some in the toppers box. Thank you. Anything that's blue really. I'm not fussed. Is there anything blue in here? Not that I can see. I think this box is full of labels. And I think there might be some blue ones in it. There's red. Yeah, there's a blue label. There, look, there's loads. It's a million. A million blue labels. So that's going on there. It's a bit stark like that, I think, at the moment. It's a bit white, to be honest. Not muchly white, but just a bit white. So, let me get my, oh, don't let me forget my charm on my thing. This looks like it's been used for green, but it'll be all right. So I'm just going to take a little bit and just age that up a little bit. Well, take the whiteness off, that's all.
Rust is very good for dyeing things, of course.
Yeah, it is good for dyeing things, but it's quite a complex thing, isn't it? That's fine. I don't know if you can see that. It's just knocked it back a little bit. It's more to my taste now. Now I'm going to ink around it, just gently with the blue. I didn't order myself a distress crayon in Faded Jeans. I just thought, no, be sensible. And then I thought, yeah, but I need it. And then I thought, no, you don't.
And Junior says she's finally finished the nature journal.
Oh, well done, Janya.
She'll post a video later for you guys.
Yay! That's great. Right, so I'm going to put this label on here with my tacky glue. Could you find me a stamp in my stamp box, please? It's just like figure 1 and figure 2 or something like that. A number.
Where did you oh, this box is.
Yeah. I don't think there is a top and a bottom to that. That's it about there. Yeah, that's grand, thank you. Is that straight? Yeah, I think it's straight. Lovely. I'm just going to stamp this on the label in blue. Put the lid on my glue. Oh, it's all going now. Everything's going. I'm just going to pop that over there. Stamp it down. Yeah. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I just want a butterfly because it's not complete without a butterfly. So let's see what butterflies I have. It's opened up the whole world of pink butterflies for me, this. Seeing as there's pink involved. Well, I'll leave that out. I've got that lovely blue one there. Oh, that's so nice. I think it's going to have to be that one. I've got these pink ones. I'll just fussy cut one of those out and see what's what. Warning, I'm not fast at fussy cutting. I think that's the size I want, that one there. I was watching Rachel from Roxy Creations, and she was fussy cutting things out, and she was like a demon, I tell you. She was so fast, and she was chatting away as well while she was doing it. I was like, I can't do that. But I'll do my best to not drag it out too long. I don't think I can speak and do it, can I? I seem to be.
I've yet to discover anything you couldn't do whilst talking.
It's true. Even in my sleep, I talk in my sleep. Don't I, Mr. F?
You do.
Sometimes I wake myself up laughing, which I think's a good sign. If you're laughing in your sleep, that's good. Right, so is it that one or is it that one? Oh, I like the little pink one. Yeah, sorry Bluey, see you another day. Right, I'm just going to go around that with just tea dye. I don't want it to have a blue edge, but I just want to get rid of that white paper core. Okay. So I haven't got a card to put in here at the moment. Phew, that was lucky. Landed the right way up. I'm just going to spread that out with my finger. Best tools we've got. And then I'm just going to stick that onto there like that. And as I say, I haven't got a card to go in there yet, but really we're jumping the gun anyway, because that's now on this journal, that's at the back of the book. So smooth that in case it's got any ink on it. I need to put the charm on my paper thing. So that's going to fold in there like that. Like that when we get to it. But that's in the latter half of this signature. So yeah. This is our fabric tag. Where's it gone then? Where is it? Hello? Here it is. Here it is. Right, let's just check that fit. I know I've checked it 100 times, but I'm just being certain. Yeah. Actually, that looks like a really, really nice page spread. I like that. I know it's quite busy. It's probably too busy for some, but I like it. It's like looking underneath and seeing somebody's pants. Sorry, that was a bit rude. It just reminded me of it.
You've done that often, have you?
No, but it just... Do you know what I mean?
Time.
It's like all these clothes and then you do that. It's like somebody's pants. Like a doll or something. I'm thinking more than an actual lady. Right, so I'm just going to put my charm on here with a bulb pin.
Lift up your petticoats.
Exactly. So I'm going to use one of these blue bulb pins because I've got them, so I'm going to use them. Look at that array of bulb pins. Have you ever in your life? It's going to take me till the end of my life, I think, to get rid of them. Don't ask me, I can't remember. I think it might have been Amazon. So I've got two things ready. One is a little butterfly and one is the flower. Now I put the flower on the other one, so I think I'm going to put the butterfly on this one. Let's open that up and try and work out which way it's going to fall, because it always falls the wrong way. I put a little jump ring on these just to make them fall the right way. Because if you don't put the jump ring on, they're very staid. I can't explain, can't find the words to say what I mean. They've failed me, my words have failed me. So there we are, we've got that nice little butterfly on there. Right, so what have we done today? Well, we've made the corner thing, which on the other one we turned into a corner tummy tuck, which I very well might do with this. We made our fabric swatch tag, and we have also done something else. We did that, and we did that. So I don't think we've done badly today, actually. We've ploughed on despite not starting off well. We've finished on a high. So what can I say? Thank you for sticking by me. You're a great bunch. I really do appreciate it. And I'll plough on with this through the week, and I'll post some videos as I go. And I appreciate all of you who watch the videos. You never know. Somewhere in amongst it you might get a good idea. I don't know. So thanks, guys. Oh yeah, I must remind you that the Edith Mega Bundle, the Mr. Fix-It's Mega Edith Holden Bundle that's for sale on eBay, is coming to an end tomorrow afternoon. So if you want it, you've got limited time now to get your bid in. So just to remind you of that. And that is definitely it. So see you all again very soon, next Saturday, if not before. Behave yourselves and stay well. Bye.
Bye. Take care. Stay happy. See you soon. Bye.
See you. Bye.